Hey guys, so spending a little afternoon here sharpening up several tools, and I thought I'd invite you all in to watch how I do it, what works for me, what's worked for me over the years. I've lapped and sharpened hundreds, if not close to 1,000 cutting tools, from plane irons to chisels, and I got pretty quick at it. Before people want to start saying, oh, what stone is this and what stone is that and what do you use? Well, I use coarse, medium, and finer. But all I really use to ever get the best edge possible are these 4 stones right here. And they're not big plates, like I got some natural stones over here. So, this one's coarse. But it's also fast, and it's durable. So we got this 140. This is the last one I'm doing. I purchased this from Rocky a little while ago now, and it was good. It was sharp. The edges were a little duffed, a little cambered, so I took it back to 0, lightly hollow ground it, done the initial lap work on this stone, and I love this size. People think you need a big full plate, and I got diamond plates, continuous grits, XXC. This is faster, more aggressive than my XXC. We got a little puck. This is a vitrified, 2-sided scythe stone. The coarse side probably feels like 180 grit. So here we go. I like a little water. I prefer water. A stone or two does prefer oil, but in general I hate cleaning old natural stones that are just embedded with decades, if not generations, of oil. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but there's like a light feedback. It's got some aggression, but this is also porous. It'll soak some water up, and that's good to clean off the surface. And this is it, because I've already spent the initial groundwork on my most aggressive, coarsest stone. A little bit of a burr. And I'm not pressing down. This isn't hard. Just let the stone cut. I'm seeing about what I like. And that's just about done. Other side, this almost has more of one of those sandier sandstone or a slate type, but it's probably some kind of ceramic vitrified matrix. I usually fucking hate combination stones that are man-made, but this little guy, he's just so cute. Can you hear that? The sound, what the stone is telling me about the cutting action. It's smoother. It's still got a little teeth to it, so I know it's taking metal. And even though the stone is gray, if it wasn't gray, you could see that some of that slurry would come up. I'm rocking to find the bevel angle. Now I'm kind of letting the stone be dry. It'll keep sucking in water. A good tool is get a loop, look at the edge. Magnification reveals all, especially all your flaws. Not going to go crazy. So normally I'd switch to this, which is a natural stone. It's not honing or polishing yet, but it's on that upper spectrum of really fine. It probably feels like 1,000 grit, like automotive, sandpaper or something. This is a lovely stone, but I'm testing out this one today. It's been lapped flat. This was something I got from Mika a week or two ago. Big box lot of sharpening stones at auction. Someone said it was a nice Washita, and I think they're correct. I think it was Tim Wick. But this isn't like... Washitas are sometimes regarded as secondary or even third class to like soft, arcs, translucents, blacks, surgical blacks. But I'm telling you right now, this is hard. It has semi-translucence. It's orange in color, and it's probably not oil-based. And it's similar, but not quite on par with a black surgical. Well, how do I know? So I have a black surgical here. So we're going to try this out for the first time. Forego one of my favorites. Just see what the stone tells me. I've used stones like this one exactly before, but I was not sure of the origin at the time, and I eventually sold it to someone for a good price. I kind of regretted it, so I've been looking for another one, and actually no, I didn't get this from Mika. I found this in an antique store. These other ones I got from Mika. This one I found in an antique store. Can you hear that? It almost sounds like it's rubbing on glass with a little bit of a fine grit. And there's a little mud slurry coming up. Yep. There's not enough strong force to suck it to the plate yet, but I can tell you right now that I am practically polishing. In fact, that's very nice. This has a great feel. And I bet you I could go right to the stroke and be shaving with this. And I only used 1, 2, 3 stones. Sharpening does not have to be long and arduous. People that spend hours and hours lapping flat and stuff, I feel your pain. I've been there, I've done that. I just don't got time for it anymore. This will be the 3rd plane I sharpened up today. This one was by long shot. It took the longest amount of time because I had to, a little bit of a duff on the back. I had to get this straight. But the sharpening process, you know, I spent 5-10 minutes on this tops. And then the rest is easy. Let's get a little rouge. I'll bet you I'll pop a ton of hairs off my arm in a second. See, I've been doing this already today. Well, the hair test is a good one. These aren't exactly popping, but it is cutting. And sometimes that's just the steel, it's just whatever. Is this sharp enough to cut and leave a mirror finish on wood? Yeah, probably. I don't know if you can see. But you can see that gleam, it's nice. I got my trusty, dusty workbench surface here. It's got this lovely big knot right in the middle. I was just playing this earlier with this guy, which I sharpened up. And this too. I think I spent like 10 minutes sharpening it. And it was a rusty, crusty plane iron. Anthony can attest. Look at that. Still need to give a little light tune-up. But man, it's nice. Now these are pretty thin shavings. So we're there. It's a heavy cut. That's nice. That's a nice tool. Oh, beautiful skew. Well, I'll be hanging out in the comments for a little bit to answer some of your sharpening questions, because people and sharpen their tools, opinions are kind of like assholes. Everyone's got one. Everyone's right. Everyone's wrong. Especially when you start talking about what stones you like, which ones work, etc., etc. But thanks for watching all the way to the end.